Hey everyone, so filming in HD today, so I can imagine that I'm looking stunning. So anyway, we're going to be talking about products that I like that are inexpensive, and the first one that I'm going to be talking about is Graftobian or Graftobian, however you want to say it, lipsticks. Now I've got the palette here because the palette shows a whole range of shades. You can buy it in the palette or you can buy them, you know, obviously in the lipstick, the standard lipsticks. Now the palette is about $63. In the single sizes, I think they're about $7.50. So they're pretty inexpensive. They're sort of middle ground. So I'm just going to open this up and I'm going to show you the palette. So you can see that this is a very standard palette that contains a whole host of shades, from sort of very dark to light with reds, and the three shades here are also glosses, okay? Now, I'm just going to shut this while I talk and then I'll open it back up. The thing that stands out about this, other than the price, is that this is one of the only brands that doesn't contain fragrance. There is no smell to these at all, and for somebody like myself that smell triggers headaches, perfume, things like that, this is just an absolute must for me. Also, the texture of these lipsticks is like nothing I have experienced before, and I've used MAC, NARS, Illamasqua, Makeup Forever. I've used so many different lipsticks, and these ones, they are just absolutely amazing. I think they're amazing. And anyway, I just want to talk to you about a couple of shades. I'm just going to put it here. This shade here is called Spice, and it's an absolute knockoff of MAC Spice lip pencil. It's an absolute replica, and Spice happens to be the one lip pencil that I use more than anything else. And this shade here is called Kiss Me, and it's an absolute knockoff for MAC's Hug Me, which again happens to be one of the most frequently used lipsticks that I use. Now, Spice on the lip, fill in the lip with MAC's Spice pencil, then put Spice over it by Graftobian. Absolutely amazing. I'm so in love with this palette. I am now going to be purchasing all of the lipsticks individually, where I'll be pressing them into a palette, because I just think that these are phenomenal. For the price and what you get and the texture that goes on like butter, it's so moisture rich and there's no smell. I can't stress that enough. Makeup Forever do some really nice lipsticks in the palettes, which make me very happy, but the smell of them, it smells like old women's makeup. You know your gran, and their makeup smelled like rose or something like that. It's a bit similar to that. These have no smell. The texture, like I said, is like butter. Far out surpassed any lipstick I've ever used. So that's an expensive product. Number one, hope you like it. Let me know what you do. I'll give you the website addresses down below where you can get them in the US and in the UK. And I know that the US also ships to the UK, so you have options. And I will be back shortly on another video. I'm going to give you a preview of these. Now, these are all blush shades, and I promise you, you've never seen a more pigmented blush than this at a price that will absolutely knock your socks off. I'm over the moon with these as well. So there's a preview. See you next time. Bye bye.